A wonderful morning to one and all. How are you all, kids? Good? Fantastic. Glad to hear that you all are doing well. Welcome to the new lesson. Today, I shall be starting a new lesson. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Well, before we begin, I would like to ask you a few questions, which you will have to answer honestly. Here comes the first question. Did you have your breakfast? Yes? That's fantastic. Here comes your next question. What did you have for your breakfast? Come on. Yes, you over there. Chapati? That's good. Someone there. Milk? Very good. Okay, you. Idli? Yummy. Okay, you. Cornflakes? Wow. Very healthy. That's really good to hear that all of you had a healthy breakfast. Well, these are the images of the food items which you had in your breakfast today. Now, here comes your last question. Why did you have your breakfast? Can anyone answer this question? Yes? To get energy? That's a great answer. Yes, someone there? To grow. Wonderful answer. Anybody else want to try? To repair your body wounds? That's an amazing answer. Pat for yourself. So, you might have understood that our new lesson is something related to food. Yes, you're absolutely right. The name of the lesson is Food is Life, lesson number 3. Here comes a famous saying: eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. Eat breakfast like a king means eating a breakfast like a king with fresh and vibrant foods offers the best nutrients to start off the new day. You might be wondering who a pauper is. A pauper is a person who is very poor. The learning objectives of this lesson are food, nutrients present in the food, food preservation, good food habits, and journey of food. Now, starting with the first learning objective, food. Importance of food. All the living beings, they need food. Now, can you answer me a question? Does the non-living thing like the car, table, book, pen, your bag, do they need food? No, they don't. Whereas all the living beings, such as human beings, plants, animals, they all need food. As we have already discussed, Why do we need food? We need food to get, yes, you're right, energy, to grow and to repair your body wounds. Yes, you're right. We need food because it gives us energy to do all our work. Let it be writing, playing, reading, walking, jumping, etc. Here are the examples of few activities that need food. Yes, food is needed for writing, for reading, for playing, and also for jumping. Food helps us to grow. Let me ask you a question. Were you the same when you were born as you are now? No, you weren't. You were a tiny little cute baby when you were born. And now, as the years passed by, you grew into a smart girl or a boy. This is possible only because of the food we eat. That means food helps us to grow. Food helps us to stay healthy. In these images, you can see in order to run, in order to do exercise, you need to eat good food. And in order to be a fit kid, you need to have healthy food. Food, it helps us to repair our wounds. Children, you all might have experienced this. When you fall, there is a wound, isn't it? And you might have observed that after a few days, you get recovered. The wound gets recovered. How is it possible? It is possible only because of the food you eat. And now from this slide, you have a lesson to learn. When the floor is wet and slippery, you have to be more careful. If the little boy would have been careful, he would have never fallen. So be careful on a slippery floor. We have a variety of food products around us. That means many food products are available in the market that can be eaten. Some of these products they can be eaten cooked, while the other they can be eaten raw. And there are few more products which can be eaten both cooked or raw. We have a variety of food products around us. That means many food products are available in the market that can be eaten. Some of these products they can be eaten cooked, while the other they can be eaten raw. And there are few more products which can be eaten both cooked or raw. Now, coming to the most interesting part. Why do we need to cook food? There are few reasons. Can you please tell me the reasons? Any one of you? Yes. You need to cook food to make it tasty. That's an excellent answer. Okay, to make it soft. Yes, very good. Okay. So now let us know a few more reasons why we need to cook our food. Cooking, it kills the germs which are present in the food. And then in this way, they protect us from diseases. You know that the food is exposed to the outside environment. So there may be few germs which are present in them. So when you cook the food, these germs, they get killed. Cooking also adds flavor and aroma to our food. Flavor means taste. Aroma means good smell. When you cook food, it becomes tasty and it smells good. We also cook food to make our food soft and easy to digest. Yes, we need to make our food soft before we eat it. Can we eat hard grains? No, you cannot eat. So that's the reason you need to cook food so that it becomes soft. Note, there's an important information over here. We should never overcook the food, as overcooking kills the nutrients which are present in the food. Well, in this image, you can see the lady cooking food. Why is she cooking the food? She's cooking to make it soft. Yes, and cooking kills the germs as we have already discussed. You can see she's adding a variety of spices in order to make it tasty. So, in the end, you can see she is relishing the food she has made. It turned out to be perfect. Now, let us discuss the foods that need to be cooked. Have you ever seen rice, wheat, pulses? Yes? Yes. Surely you might have seen those. Are they hard or soft? They are obviously hard. Before cooking, they are hard. So, that is the reason we need to cook them so that they become soft. Foods such as rice, wheat, pulses. Pulses means all the dals. They need to be cooked because they are hard. Can we eat that hard grains? No, we cannot eat them. That's the reason they need to be cooked. Okay? And now coming to the foods like fish, meat, chicken, egg, etc. Can you eat them raw, children, without cooking? Can you eat raw fish? Can you eat raw meat? Raw egg without cooking? Yuck, you cannot eat them. Okay, that's the reason you have to cook them because sometimes there may be germs in them. So when you're cooking, all these germs they get killed. That's the reason we need to cook food because cooking makes the food, yes, soft and it also kills the germs. Yes, you can see these are the few food items that need to be cooked. Eggs, fish, chicken, etc. They all need to be cooked before you eat them. Yes, we have already discussed that few food items they need to be cooked and we have already seen it in the above slides. Why do we need to cook? And now coming to the next one, there are many food items which can be eaten raw. Especially most of the fruits, almost all of the fruits they can be eaten raw. What do you mean by raw? Raw means no need to cook them. You can just eat them. So fruits and few vegetables they can be eaten raw. How come they can be eaten raw? Because they are soft. Why are we cooking? To make them soft and tasty, isn't it? So already these fruits, they are soft and they are tasty and they are healthy as well. That's the reason we don't need to cook them. They are already soft, already tasty and healthy. That's the reason we don't require to cook these foods. Okay? Now coming to the variety of fruits, apples, oranges, banana, grapes. Do we need to cook them? No, we don't. And few vegetables like cucumber, radish, carrot, etc. Okay, we don't need to cook them. We can just eat them raw. All the fruits they can be eaten raw. That means we don't need to cook them. Few examples are orange, apple, banana, mango, pineapple, cherry, watermelon, grapes, pomegranate, peaches, pears, muskmelon. Do we cook all these? We don't. So these are the examples of the foods that can be eaten raw without cooking. Here are the few examples of the vegetables that can be eaten raw. Radish can be eaten raw. Cucumber can be eaten raw. Turnip also can be eaten raw. But carrot you can eat either cooked or raw. Same goes with onion. Onion you can eat raw, you can eat cooked. Tomato you can eat raw, you can eat cooked. Okay, so these are the vegetables which can be eaten raw. You can just wash and eat them. Coming to the Factopedia. Factopedia means it's a real fact. Spices are added to the food while cooking in order to enhance the taste of our food. I hope you all agree with me, isn't it? Why are we adding these spices to our food? To make it tasty, yes, for good flavor. Enhance means increase. So the variety of spices, they increase the taste of our food. Do you know? India is called as the land of spices. Can anybody see me? Why is India called the land of spices? Can someone guess? Yes, because India is the world's largest producer. Producer means it produces the spices. They grow the spices. Consumer and exporter means from India the spices are exported to the different parts of the world. That is why India is called as the land of spices. And in India, which state is the largest producer of spices? Can anybody tell me that? No, you can't? It's okay, no issues. In India, the state which produces largest number of spices is Andhra Pradesh.